Welcome to English, Please, the podcast where we explore captivating topics in under 10 minutes in clear, intermediate English. I'm your host, Christopher. I live and work in New York City, and I'm a language enthusiast who has always been interested in the most effective ways to learn a new language. Thank you for joining me for another episode designed to help you improve your English listening skills and vocabulary. I hope you're enjoying the holiday season wherever in the world you are located. We're getting close to New Year's Eve, and here in New York City, that's an enormous event in Times Square each year. In fact, I live less than a mile away, and the celebration often spills over into my neighborhood. Since we are getting close to ringing in 2024, I'd like to talk about what happens in New York City during New Year's Eve. Maybe you've seen pictures or videos of the event, but it's very unique and very crowded. I'll also include a link in the episode notes where you can watch live online for free if you're interested. Okay, let's get started. As midnight nears under the bright lights of Times Square, New York City transforms into a wonderland. It's not just a party. It's a legendary spectacle that captures the imagination of millions of people around the world. With iconic skyscrapers, a rich history dating back over a century, and a go big or go home spirit, New York City's New Year's Eve celebration shines as a symbol of hope, dreams, and endless possibilities for the year ahead. This New Year's Eve tradition in Times Square began in 1904. When Adolph Oakes, the publisher of the famous newspaper, the New York Times, dreamed up a grand celebration to unveil the new headquarters of the paper. And even though the New York Times isn't located in Times Square anymore, the name for this area remains the same today. Adolph Oakes' idea was to fill Times Square with fireworks at midnight to mark the new year. And with that, the first New Year's Eve in Times Square was born. But the star of the show wasn't the fireworks for very long. In 1907, a 700-pound ball made of iron and wood, twinkling with 100 lights, became part of the celebration. The ball slowly descended down a pole as the clock struck midnight, and the tradition of the ball drop began. Over time, there have been many versions of the ball used for the event. A few examples include an aluminum version, a version with neon lights, and a version that was composed entirely of Waterford crystal triangles. Each time the ball has been updated, it has become more intricate and brighter, and it has taken advantage of available technological advances. Today, the current ball features 288 LED panels covered in 32,256 crystals. Okay, I don't want to get too technical here, but LED panel might be an unfamiliar phrase. In the simplest terms, an LED panel is a flat screen. Think about a computer monitor or television. These panels are thin and lightweight, and they can produce bright and vibrant colors. They are energy efficient as well. Now, this is a very, very basic description, but imagine 288 LED panels producing light all around the ball. As for the weight, are you ready? The current ball weighs 11,875 pounds. That's almost 5,400 kilograms. I'll give you some more context. The ball is taller than a giraffe, 12 feet, and it's almost as heavy as a small elephant. The ball can display millions of colors and patterns, making it the most state-of-the-art and visually stunning ball yet. As it descends during New Year's Eve, the energy of the crowd reaches a fever pitch, like a stadium full of fans cheering a team to victory. Even during difficult times, this celebration of the new year has been an integral part of New York City. During the Great Depression, from 1929 to 1939, when many people in the United States and around the world experienced extreme hardship and unemployment, the ball drop offered a small but precious moment of joy and hope in such a difficult time. World War II, from 1939 to 1945, brought changes. The ball drop was paused, and lights were dimmed due to restrictions during the war. People still gathered to observe the tradition and to participate in a moment of silence. But even then, New Yorkers found ways to celebrate, holding smaller gatherings and cherishing the spirit of the occasion. In 1945, after the end of the war, the grand festivals returned, with the New Year's Eve ball drop becoming a symbol of new beginnings and the triumph of the human spirit. Over the years, the celebration has evolved in many ways, reflecting the city's ever-changing spirit. During the 1960s, there was rebellion and artistic expression, and protests and performances became a part of the party, transforming Times Square into a platform for social commentary and creative freedom. The 1970s and 80s were filled with disco and dance music, and the event attracted diverse crowds from all walks of life to celebrate the new year. As the year 2000 approached, the ball drop became high-tech, with sparkling LED panels and a computer brain, marking the dawn of the digital age as the world started watching live broadcasts together online. Around this time, the New Year's Eve celebration in New York City truly became a global phenomenon. Now the celebration is a star-studded extravaganza. Stars like Taylor Swift and Lady Gaga and many, many others have excited the Times Square crowds with unforgettable performances. These concerts make New Year's Eve a must-see event for millions worldwide, whether visiting New York City to watch it in person or watching it from the comfort of home. What's it like to be there? Of course, safety is always a top priority. Increased security measures ensure everyone enjoys the night, and this means people in Times Square aren't permitted to bring large bags, backpacks, chairs, or alcohol. And since the event is free for anyone to attend, the area begins to fill up in the early afternoon. TV. This means that the people you see on TV have probably been standing there for 9 or 10 hours, or even longer in some cases. Oh, and there aren't any restrooms available. Really. If you want to be at this event, you have to stand for hours without a break to eat, drink, or use the restroom. Think about this when you watch the event and see the immense crowds. And speaking of watching, thanks to live streams, social media, and digital connections, people can join the countdown and the festivities no matter where they are in the world. New York City's New Year's Eve has become a shared moment of reflection and celebration, reminding us that even in the face of challenges, the world can come together to embrace the possibilities of a new year. It goes like this. When there is 1 minute remaining before midnight and the new year, the countdown begins. When there are 10 seconds left, the ball begins to drop, and at exactly midnight, the ball reaches the bottom, marking the beginning of the new year. The streets of Times Square erupt in cheers, laughter, and hope, and more than 3,000 pounds, or 1,400 kilograms, of confetti drops on the crowd. It's a moment that captures the desire for a better tomorrow, the joy of shared celebration, and the belief that the future holds endless possibilities. In the heart of the city that never sleeps, under the dazzling lights of Times Square, New York City's New Year's Eve is not just a party. It really is a testament to the boundless potential for a better new year. I mentioned at the beginning that I'm including a link in the episode notes if you'd like to watch this incredible event live. If you understood most of what I said during this episode, that's great. And as always, there's a transcript available to check your understanding, and you can find that link in the episode notes as well. I recommend listening again with the transcript to help with anything that wasn't clear. Again, I'm Christopher, and I want to invite you to join me in future episodes of English Please to hear about many different topics, all focused on helping you with your English. Subscribe now wherever you listen to podcasts, and let's embark on an adventure together in clear, understandable English. I also encourage you to visit comullen.com/pod for more information. That's comullen.com/pod. Happy New Year, everyone. I wish you the best in 2024. See you soon.